Good afternoon. My name is Nextstop SirchCity.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Neda.
And welcome back to the Food We Watch podcast. If you guys live under a rock and cannot see what is going on, we have a special guest. Now, again, when we first started dropping reels about this new podcast, we did not expect this to happen. But this person immediately said they wanted to be on the podcast. After I passed out, and as you can see, two people wanted to. We have two special guests in the building today, guys.
So cute.
That are gracing the pod.
Say
this
hi.
Person, say hi, everybody.
Say hi.
This person is this is the Next Level Chef Season 2 contestant, Kamahlai Stewart.
Woo! Hey, everybody! Say hi!
And her special guest, I don't know the name.
This is Sir Josiah.
Hi! Hey, yay!
He's so cute.
Thank you.
Thank you guys both of you guys for joining.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.
My husband trying to hide.
Gosh,
hey, he need to come say hi. We need to,
hi, hubby.
Bro, I see your arm.
Hi, hubby.
You got it. That's it. You got that.
No, but thank you so much for even responding back and wanting to do this podcast. This is very great.
Absolutely. It's an honor. It's my pleasure. I'm just so excited to be here and just to see us under the same umbrella. Like you guys are. This is your first time. It's my first time.
Yeah.
Look,
awesome. It's a start, a beautiful start for both of us.
Absolutely.
And it's more to come, more success for both of us to come. That's how I see
it. Yes. This is just the beginning.
Just the beginning. They don't know.
They don't know. But no, let's get into the interview. So who is Kamahlai Stewart?
Wow. Who am I? Well, I am Chef K. I'm originally from the District of Columbia. I moved to Pittsburgh when I was 16. I went to Pitt University and never left. Growing up as a punishment from my mom, I grew a love for cooking. At the whopping age of 7.
Punishment, wow.
Yeah, that was a punishment for me. Like it was like, you know what? Get in the kitchen and cook. So it was like, oh wow, oh my God, what am I going to cook? So although I'm not a pork eater now, my first meal was pork chops, mac and cheese, and I think it was corn.
Okay.
And when I tell you I nailed it as a 7-year-old. I'm like, oh my God, I got this. Like, because from watching my mom cooking all the time and then my grandparents and then my dad, like I'm surrounded by food. Yeah. Like even on our worst days, we had the bomb food. My dad would take welfare food, canned beef, welfare rice, some pita bread. And when I tell you he made the best pepper steak back in the day out of canned beef.
Oh.
Yeah. Yes.
Listen, don't sleep on it. Don't sleep on it.
Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it.
Okay. Yeah, I was a little asleep, but I guess I need to wake up. Okay. I'm gonna try it.
Yes, seriously. So cooking at age 7, that was like a punishment. And now it's like it's a passion. I grew a passion. Going to my grandparents in the summertime when my siblings was outside and cousins playing. I'm in the kitchen being a fat girl. Tasting all the cake mix, tasting, the chicken, the mac, and just learning how my grandmother put that spirit, that soul up in it. So, how they say when you're measuring stuff, I never had measurements because my grandmother never measured. She always would grab stuff. So I'm like, wait a minute, what's that?
Mine's too. Yep.
Like, what's that, grandma? What's that for? And so, just learning how you build your flavors up from scratch. Cooking cornbread on the stove, not the oven. So you got the fried cornbread. Yes, but you got to have a skillet for that, the real skillet. But just like that's where I came grew my love for cooking.
Okay.
Wow,
nice. Now,
definitely
relatable.
Yes.
Real quick, before we get to the next question, I have a personal question. So
Okay.
you're from DC,
Yes.
but you've been spending some time in Pittsburgh.
Yes.
So is it Redskins or is it Steelers?
So my husband and my late mother, rest in peace, Mom, call me a sellout because I am a diehard Steelers fan.
Oh,
Me too. Wait. Don't be fooled by this Eagles jersey or this Eagles thing. Don't be fooled.
And I hurt your feelings, bro.
But I do love the Eagles, but Steelers is my number one team.
Yeah, and it's same for me. Like I'll never really not root for the Skins. They're not even called the Skins anymore.
I know
because I don't even
my
know.
bad. Yeah, you're right. The Commanders. I'm
The
sorry.
Commanders. Yeah. So let me put some respect on their name.
All
you
right.
know, that's still because the Commanders are always going to be the chief in command. So, but I still got to rep like from 16 to now, and I'm getting ready to turn 42. So that's more than half my life. I've been here in the bird. So
yeah. Okay. So you
a Cowboys fan?
Oh yeah,
Cowboys fan from
I know,
Philadelphia.
horrible.
It makes no sense, but I'm a Cowboys fan from Philly. I'm sorry, I can't talk.
Talk about sellout.
The most extreme disrespect, but sorry.
It's all good.
So you was on Next Level Chef season 2.
Yes.
Season 2.
Yes.
Tell us, how was the process like getting on the show?
It was long. It was unexpected. They reached out to me, I want to say earlier part of last year. And when they did reach out to me, I thought it was a prank. I'm not going to lie. I was like, get out of here. Really? Chef Ramsay, like, stop playing. I don't got time for y'all games, because right now scam calls and telemarketers at an all-time high.
You are
so
right.
I'm like, here they go, fan on my phone again. Like, you got to do better than that. Come on, really? Chef Ramsay? That's not like, me. So after that phone call, then I got another phone call. They was like, yeah, would you be able to do like a 30-second video? So I said, here they go, wasting my time. Like, I don't know who these people are, but they really like playing the role. So I did that. I sent it in. And then I started Googling, the email addresses or whatever. Because I was like, all types of scams.
Yeah, smart.
So then when
I done the same.
Yeah, so when I finally saw it said Fox, I said, oh, this is real. Like, this is real. I was like, babe, Next Level Chef, they want me to be on their show. He was like, stop playing. I'm like, serious. Like, that's what I thought. Stop playing.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, oh, can I go? Because mind you, I just had a baby. And it was just like, I have a business to run. And I'm like, oh my God, what do I say? What do I do? My husband, he's like, you're going. And before I knew it, it was September hitting. Yeah. September 8th, I had my itinerary, everything. I was flying out. I went to the airport and I'm like, oh my God, I'm about to leave my family. I started hyperventilating, like, oh my God, my business is shut down. I was
like, you about to do this. Yeah. Wow. Oh my gosh.
I even tried to talk myself out of it. I was like, oh my God, I can't go. Like my son, my children, they need me. I have an 8-year-old, a 7-year-old, a 13-year-old. And it's just like, oh my God, like they're gonna lose it. But once I got there, it was like it was a whole process. And I have to say, I would never want to be a celebrity. I'm sorry. Like all that booted and take and makeup and hair and it was chaotic. It was exciting. It was intense. It was
that really leads it to the next question. How was your overall experience? Like not just the hair, the makeup, but like just being there, saying, "Hey, these like me personally, like how was it? Like was Chef Ramsay like?"
He is completely, totally different from like the reality TV. I don't know if I'm supposed to tell a secret or not, but it's not like hardcore. Like he didn't yell. He was very, very calm. you know,
Yeah.
big
Oh,
here.
okay.
It was like, Kamahlai, what are you working on? You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a surreal moment. I'm like, oh my God, like, I'm in front of one of my idols. Like, this is like a once in a lifetime opportunity. It was an emotional, like, $1 million experience. And it was so cool. Like, it was like an experience that you just like, I'm dreaming. Like, I'm right here standing in front of Chef Ramsay, Chef Blaze, and Chef Naisha. Like, who out of like all the thousands and thousands of chefs here in Pittsburgh alone, they chose little old me.
And you was picked by Chef Blaze.
Yes, hand
that's so
nice.
cool. That's
yes.
so cool.
That is
So
nice.
I was like, that speaks volume for me. Like, out of all the chefs in the world he could have chosen, he chose me.
Yeah. Wow. Like you said, 25,000, or like the email said 25,000. Like, that's what's up. Mm-hmm. Wow. Yep. So I guess we kind of touched on it, but how were the judges?
Yeah, individually. I don't know if you met them all individually, but individually, how were they?
Individually, I would say, if I had to say, I grasp Chef Naisha as being like a stern one.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Chef Blaze was the daddy of it all. He was like, look, he was like being daddy. We were pulling him all which way. So with him, I would have to say patience.
Yeah.
And with Chef Ramsay, it was a calming. It was like, come home to mama. You're good. I got you. You're in good hands. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't that feeling of like that rage that normally like he's perceived on TV. He wasn't chewing down my throat. It was a perfect experience.
Okay. Well, it's so funny you say that, because Search actually watched what is it, MasterChef? The UK version. And he said it's completely different from the US version.
I want to get it right. I don't know if they have a MasterChef UK, but if you watch
I'm sorry, not MasterChef, sorry.
Gordon Ramsay's cooking shows like Hell's Kitchen in UK is nowhere near the same.
That's what it was, Hell's Kitchen. Sorry.
And he is more calmer in the UK version.
Yeah, I think that's his element.
Yeah, like
he's like, I'm home, I'm calm, you know. I think with us, we're a little more rickety raw with it. He's like, I gotta have my sternness on with them.
Yeah.
No, you are right. You are definitely right.
We're dramatic over here.
Yeah,
I know. I see. It's all good. It's all good.
Yes. Yeah. So speaking of, all right. So we have you're there. You're experiencing. You're at the shoot day. Mm-hmm. What was the shoot day like for you? Waking up, going to set. Like, what was that experience like?
Oh my God, it was like long days. That's why I said I would never want to be a celebrity. If anything, if this was any indication of being a celebrity, I don't want no parts of it. I mean, because it was like, time to get up, go eat breakfast, and it was boom, boom, boom. Like, you had to eat breakfast at 6, from 6 to 7. You get an hour to eat breakfast. Then we took the trip over to the studio. The studio was only about 10 minutes away from where we were staying, and get to the studio. We go into like which was like our lounge area, and they had coffee and like little continental things for us to, like, cookies and things like that. We at this point just sitting around waiting.
What I need you to do is explain that to my wife. When we start going traveling, and because me and Neda try to get to Vegas for the Super Bowl next year. I'm trying to tell her this is for work.
It is. They don't understand. They don't understand. They thinking, you got a little bit of time. Oh, you're not working 24 hours a day. Literally, by the time we get back, we don't want to go nowhere. We're so tired. We're exhausted. By the time you get back, you're like, oh my God, like this felt like I was at home working my restaurant.
So how was it, one, picking the ingredients off that platform, and then 2, cooking under pressure?
Oh my God. It was like a nightmare.
I can only imagine.
It was like a nightmare. It's like you go in there with a game plan, and then that game plan falls to shambles.
Oh, you can curse on this, just to let you know. You can curse on here.
Bullshit. By the time we ran from the wall to the platform, you literally only had 15 seconds to grab everything, first of all.
Okay.
So 15 seconds on TV seems like a long time, but let me tell you, it's literally 2 seconds. It's 2 seconds. So on my first round, I ended up with ground turkey, because the chef that was right there next to me, she and I grabbed the salmon at the same time. And I want the hood to come out, so I had to let it go. I had to let the plate go, because we were tugging war for a second, and I was like, "Oh, I
love this."
I said, "Oh no, I gotta fight. I gotta get something else then, because I ain't about to fight." So I grabbed the ground turkey.
Look, I'm just gonna say you better than me, because we would have been yanking at the plate. I would have been like, "Give me that." You had a plate. Let's go.
Thinking, look, that's how fast it is. It's like you don't even have time to think. Like it's like you have in your mind, oh, I'm going to cook this, but it changes the moment you get to that platform and everything. They're taking everything. So just grabbing it was very intense.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah,
no, I'm not gonna lie. I still would like to try some of the jerk turkey.
I got you.
Okay.
it's been selling very well.
I bet.
I mean, them red beans and rice with those Caribbean meatballs on top of it with some rice and some cabbage.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Listen. We'll definitely talk about that later. Trust me.
Yes,
okay.
World, I will let you guys know how it tastes once I taste them, because I'm gonna give you some.
Mm-hmm.
But so being on this show, I mean, like you said, it's hectic. It's work. It really is work.
Yes.
But I'm pretty sure during that time you have people that are there with you, which are the contestants.
Yes.
That they understand what you're going through, so you can kind of relate to some of them.
Yeah.
So besides yourself as a contestant, who was your favorite contestant? Who did you like get along with or click up with?
Oh my gosh, I clicked with every last one of them, which is crazy. My favorite ones were Nori. That's because he's from my hometown.
That's Reese. I mean, Search. Edit that out. I keep calling him Reese. That's my husband's name. I'm sorry. I keep calling. Search. That's his favorite, Nori.
Really?
He's rooting for him.
Yeah. Nori is like my little bro. Like I look at him and I'm like, oh my God, he is so talented.
Mm-hmm.
And it's ridiculous. Like I'm rooting for them all. And then we have Tenica. She's from Maryland. So, you know, those were my two. But then, I mean, I have Daryl, who's from ATL. You have Cassie. You have Dr. Alex. He's from Miami. So they were all cool. Then you have Chris. Like he is hilarious. And it's just we all vibe. It was no like side clicks. It was just it was like one big happy family under the roof.
That's good.
Yeah, it was no drama. Even though we had a chef named Chef Drama, that's Daryl from Atlanta. Like he is hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Daryl. So look, we gonna get there. I got some questions for Daryl. I be trying to like root for him and stuff, but
Chef Drama don't play.
Chef Drama, there you go.
Okay.
That's good.
And so I guess leaning into this, so what was your like biggest takeaway from being on Next Level Chef season 2?
My biggest takeaway was, I don't know, never take life for granted. And never miss an opportunity. This was a $1 million opportunity once in a lifetime. And if I was fearful, if I would have let my fear get in the way, I would have missed an amazing opportunity. So I feel like if you have children and businesses, that you really, really have to have a solid support system when you roll out, because if you don't, everything can fall. So, you know, you have to have things set in place to protect your investment.
Yeah. And can I say, I think that we can relate just by us doing this podcast.
Yeah.
Like, you know, just taking a chance.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like me and Search never done anything like this. And me personally, I hate public speaking. So this is like
me. Hate
yes,
speaking.
I'm the same way.
Yes.
He's like, babe, you got it. Like you got. He's like we've had several businesses. We've had daycares. We have had salons, and each business, every employee be like, Miss K, it's not the same when you're not here. And he's like, My husband's like, people gravitate to you. They like your energy. They want to be around you. You inspire them. And I'm like, I don't even know how I do all this. I be tired, y'all. Like, I don't get a break. And it's just like, now it's like so many people depend on me and look up to me that I can't like lay down now. It's like I'm always doing something. So just when you have a support system, just make sure you take care of them and they're gonna take care of you.
Yeah,
I agree.
That's very encouraging to hear.
That's what we're starting to learn. Like Neda said, she used to not like public speaking.
And the more we do it, the better we're going to get. Because right now, look, I was nervous at first, but it's like once I get in there and I really like get comfortable, I think it is my element, it is my zone to speak to people. But I'm always afraid of my choice of words sometimes, not realizing that shit can get edited now.
We can bleep shit out.
So the more and more I do this, I think I'll get better. I don't know if it was my husband, somebody, he said, talk in the mirror to yourself all the time. That's how you can become comfortable with speaking in public. Like, speak out loud, look at yourself in the mirror. So I'm working on it. This is a learning process for me too, because I definitely would love to do more and be out there, you know, in front of people, talking to them and empowering them and motivating them to take the next level in their lives. So,
no pun intended.
We're definitely going to see you do more. Hopefully we can be a part of it.
Absolutely.
This is fun. Like, I'm not.
I like this whole vibe. This is just like, and for this to be your first one, kudos to you guys. I'm so proud of you. Like,
thank you.
Like all the graphics and stuff. I'm like, oh, mine will look shitty. I don't even know lie. Like,
well,
I'm striving because I've been seeing people do all this content creating, and I'm like, I don't got time to do all of that.
It's a lot.
It is a lot. It is a lot.
Yes, I have thousands and thousands of pictures in my cell phone that, like, I'm supposed to share last year.
Hilarious.
Like, I don't have time. So I definitely need somebody to be able to do that portion for me. Like, I can get the content. It's just the putting it out there.
Yeah.
So.
Got you.
Right.
So if you could,
real quick.
I'm sorry.
I do have a question. So you were chosen to go into that final challenge with April, I believe, right?
Yes.
What was your mindset going into the challenge?
That's a good one.
My mindset was, I don't want to let myself down. I don't want to let my family down. I don't want to let my world down. I got the world watching me. Yeah. The whole entire world is watching me.
Literally.
Yes. And I'm like, oh my God, like I gotta go in here. I gotta be in it to win it. It was a very, very that was like adrenaline rush for me, because it was like I was nervous. On that day, it was my mom's birthday. She passed away over 5 years ago. So I hadn't had any sleep that day. It was just like real like, oh man, I was tired. I was exhausted. And so it was like, oh my God, I'm in it to win it, you know. But if I win, I'm good. If I don't win, I'm still good, because this opportunity wasn't given and afforded to a lot of people. So I'm gonna be in the world's eye, but at the end of the day, whatever way it go, I'm good on it, because the experience alone was priceless.
Yeah.
So. And I'm sure it definitely made you a better cook. I mean, I know you was an awesome cook, but I'm sure it made you even better.
Yes, absolutely. It was definitely a good learning experience for me. I mean, I did learn things from every different chef, the way they did things and the way they executed, and just to not crack under pressure, because in my kitchen, it's a whole different type of pressure. You know, when I'm dealing with the public, I don't have anybody like standing over me and going back and forth and telling me I'm on a time limit. So that right there was a different experience for me. Although in my kitchen, they call me Miss Chef Ramsay. So so weird being on the other side.
On the other side, exactly. Right. I understand that. So would you say, so if you had to do it all over again, would you do it all over again?
Hell yeah. I would do it all over again. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because this time I would know what to expect. It was the unknown. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's what it is. That's what it is.
It's the unknown when you get there and you not know how things are going to happen, and it just happens in a blink of an eye. You're like, oh my God, oh, I wish I would have did that. But you really don't have a lot of time. On the outside looking in, it look like we have a lot of time, and people probably be like, oh, I would have grabbed this, I would have grabbed that, I would have did this.
I know,
it's
but
a total game changer once you get there.
Yeah.
You got a whole playbook. Okay, I'm gonna run this play, and then as soon as you start, you like,
man, it fumbles.
Ain't none of these plays gonna work.
It fumbles on you bad.
But look, especially if you on that middle level in that basement,
it could go either way. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I want people to know, that it's not easy as it looks.
Yeah, no. Trust me. We see the franticness on everybody's face.
Yes.
Like, we get it. Like, we get it.
As much as I was trying to hide it, I was ready to bomb it a couple times. Oh my God. Like, yes.
We get it. So tell us, what is next for Chef K? What is next?
Y'all just gotta stay tuned and look out. Like, I have some big things coming y'all way, and as the details unfold, I'm definitely gonna let you guys know first. So
okay, thank you.
I will let you know that we are getting ready to open up an event space. It's called Top Tier. So
y'all heard it first.
Yes, y'all heard it first. Top Tier. It's located probably like maybe 5-10 minutes away from my restaurant. And the reason we did that is for almost 6 years now, our guests, when they come to eat, they don't really have anywhere to sit because I have a 2-seater. So mine is mainly takeout. Come, hurry up and buy and go.
Yeah.
So, and then it's catering. So we do a lot of caterings for the different colleges, but a lot of our guests come and they need, like, when we're doing catering, sometimes they're having funerals that they need a repast location. And we didn't have that to offer. So now we have that to offer to our clients when they do the catering. We also have a facility where they can use for their birthday parties, corporate meetings, fashion shows, things like that. So yes, stay tuned.
Okay, we will be staying tuned.
Yes. We will definitely be keeping you guys updated. We'll keep everybody in the loop. I'm pretty sure this is definitely not going to be the only time you are on the show.
Yes, absolutely.
So, as we already know, but we are nearing the end of the show, so we are coming to a close. Unfortunately, friends, Chef K is very busy. As you can see, she out here making moves, big moves. So we don't want to keep her too long. But before we go, I know there's some people that's going to watch this. They're going to be like, I know she ain't say my name. She ain't mention me. She going to talk about all these people, but not say my name.
I'm done. I'm done.
I want to give you the time right now to just shout out everybody, your village that's actually helping you stay up.
But real quick, before then, can you please tell the people how they can follow you?
Okay, you can follow me on Instagram and TikTok at House of Soul Catering. You can find us on Facebook at House of Soul Catering LLC. We're located in Munhall, Mon Valley area. It's a little bit outside of Pittsburgh, not too far from Kennywood. So if you know where Kennywood is, we're like literally 5 minutes away from Kennywood. Our website is www.houseofsoulcateringllc.com, and our phone number is 412-461-5000. Call us up for your orders. We travel to do catering. We do private meal prepping and all of that. So yeah,
and that will be in the description below.
And that might be I might need that meal prep.
I got
you ain't that far. I travel.
No, listen. No. We're gonna talk after this.
Yeah.
I think you about a 4-hour drive.
We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk after. No. We're gonna talk after this.
Period. Yes.
But now, real quick, go ahead and give out them shout outs. You ain't gotta rush through it. We got time. Go ahead and give out them shout outs before. I don't want them in my comments saying she ain't saying that.
Goodness. I know, right? Next time I'm gonna get calls on Friday. Like, you didn't give me a shout out, so I want to give a shout out to the Most High, my creator, my husband, who is my number one fan. Like, he is my supporter, my confidant. He is my rock. Like, he supports me in anything that I want to do. So I definitely want to give a shout out to him for allowing me the opportunity to even walk in my purpose. He motivates me in ways that I didn't think he pulled out the best in me. So I just want to definitely give a shout out to him and for having patience with me and, holding down the fort with our children and our businesses and my siblings, my friends, all my cousins, my aunties who've been rooting for me. Like, I love you all to my fellow chefs. Thank y'all so much for always supporting and encouraging me. So I love y'all.
All right. Well, guys, we are coming to an end. I want to personally thank Chef K, Kamahlai.
Thank you so much
for being on the podcast.
Yes.
Really have no idea how grateful we are for even taking the time out of your busy schedule to even want to do this. So I greatly appreciate you.
Thank you. I appreciate the opportunity as well. Yes. And you guys will see me again for sure.
Look forward to it.
All right. And Neda, how can they find you?
They can find me on Instagram, Neda.foodphoto.
All right, guys. And you already know, if you want to hit me up personally, at SirchCity, all platforms, or you can also find me at the Normals Be Chefing. That's at Normals Be Chefing on all platforms. As we like to say before we go, sometimes in life you just gotta keep it moving. But we always know that some things, good things come and good things go.
Absolutely.
Life is like a box of chocolate. Sometimes that shit be melting. Well, have a good day.